There we go. Going live there. All right. I love having stalkers. Let's see if I can get this. I finally had to do a new protector sheet because I was using it in behind a page that I actually was using a heat gun on, and wow, it melted. So note to self, I'm doing pretty good. We had a good Christmas. It was very busy, but it was fun. Okay, I think that's good there. And now I'm cleaning off my glasses because I can't see so well. How about you? Did you get a little bit of a break? Oh, I'll show you. Sorry, I'm just cleaning my glasses because if I don't, then I can't see anyone or anything or what I'm doing. I'm glad it was good. Oh, there we go. Dawn can see. We'll show you when that we've completed. So these are gray scale books, and this is what it looks like when they're done. It's on a little bit of a slant. What? How? That's awesome. Trident, you're back. Thank you so much. So this is the one we're going to do today. This little guy here. I think I'm going to deconstruct this book soon. Just because I want to try that out actually. So, and because when you get towards the end of the book, it is difficult to get it to go flat, especially when I make my books so thick. Oh, you guys are awesome. All right. Oh, I'm actually going to put this on. Let's see if this is going to work. There we go. I finally got a little clicker thingy. It's a thick book. Hi, Rain. Okay. Let's take it. Yeah, and once you get the ink in there too, absolutely. Okay, where is my... See, I'm not really set up yet. I think we're going to start... Should we start with this face like we always do? Let me move this over a tiny bit. Sorry for YouTube, because you're going to see... I really didn't want you guys to see that at the side there. Any hoodles? There's my little... Oh my gosh, the snow is insane here. I actually use a little... Hi, Melanie. I use this cute little electric snow shovel or thrower, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, it's crazy. It's actually really good. Oh, geez. Whoopsies. Okay, let's start with his face. This is, oh, you guys can't see it on YouTube. It's North Pole Gnomes. And link is in my profile. We got almost, like, in spots it was 3 feet deep. And we had, well, a lot of it had dissipated yesterday, but it all came back. I don't like that. I don't like, and we're supposed to get some more tomorrow, 20 more centimeters tomorrow. Angie, you did, you sweetheart. Thank you. Sorry, you tubies. I'm trying to move you over a little bit so you can see a little better. There. Is that a little bit better? It'll also, once it flattens out a tiny bit, it'll be better. I need to, where'd that big clip go? There it is. I wonder if this will work at the top. Oh my gosh, it's been insane this winter. I can't complain because I'm in Canada. However, there we go. That's going to be a little irritating for a little bit, but it's going to help open that book up. All right. Now we can get going. We are going to use I definitely need a vacation. Hi, Billy Joe. I haven't been on in a while, so it's so good to see everybody. Okay. Getting started always takes me the longest. I'm going to write it here too. So this is north. I'm not quite done with my Christmas yet. Oh, geez. Stuff's everywhere. I'm already making a mess. Hi, Carmen. Thank you so much. Bahir, thank you. And tonight, as always, I'm going to use the Ohuhu alcohol markers. And I'm going to use the Mont. I'm going to write it down here. Marte pastels. Hi, Laverne. Laverne and Melanie. Hi, Lynn. Oh, you guys are awesome. Look at us. Already up to 6K. Guys are tapping like crazy. Okay, good. What color are we going to do his face? He's kind of rocking out. Oh, your name is Tia. Oh. I'll try and remember that. Is it going to be... What about... I know we always do like I think the last time we did R18. Tia. Aw. How about E090? Let's see how that goes. Oh, that's done. Hang on one second. He does. Actually, you're right. That's a great way of saying it. He looks kind of ready. So maybe I'm going to move you guys a tiny bit more there. I think that might be better. So, oh boy. It is still snowing here. My Ring camera just came up. What do we do? What about like one of these peachy colors? What about R30 or R29? R29, let's see what that's like. And everything's put away. Oh, I think that'll be good. Yeah, that he's kind of a little sun-kissed and ruddy. I try not to go out too much. However, I got myself a new electric kind of cordless shovel, which is like a little snow thrower, because I can't really do a lot of shoveling because of my heart. So I got myself one of these fun little snow throwers, and it's awesome. I feel useful. Yeah, he was on vacation. That's why he's so happy. He's listening to some island tunes. It does dry a little bit lighter, but he's so handsome. He looks like he's having a good day. Feather, feather. I love feathering my markers. I'm trying to leave his cute little eyebrows. Yeah, whatever works. Honestly, I do like, I use little tiny circles as well, depending. And that will help actually if you're really wanting to get a nice smooth edge. I'm going to be doing some tutorials really, really soon about markers and the other mediums as well. So, oh, hi. Hello, pretty little things. So feathering is like tiny little strokes, like a little feather stroke. I'm going to make his lips the same color. So there. Welcome in. I'm so glad. Yeah, I will. It is a lot of fun. Okay, do we go? We're gonna let this dry before I add in his the chalk pastel. Actually, let me get those out now before I forget. I dropped them today, so I hope they're okay. They fell off my desk. Oh, good. They're okay. And you guys, if you saw my post earlier about the desk space, well, I have to tell you that I ordered an arm. So it's gonna, my monitor is gonna be off the table, off my desk, and I'll have so much more room. I'm so excited. I don't think I told hubby yet. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Don't forget. Oh, my stickers are starting to fall off. So if you're new, I do like to use these little round dollar store stickers. And then I just keep track of what colors I'm using. Now this is just for me. If people ask what colors I've used, then they're really handy. And it looks cute there. I know I say that every time. All right. What do we say? should we do his beard? Like, I like doing this part first and then kind of working my way outwards. So let's do his beard. Thank you, Mary. Exactly. Nothing wrong. So we are going to, I think I'm going to stick with a nice, what about this one here? Why don't we do like a warm gray for his beard, and then we'll add some white pencil and stuff in. So that is the WG01, and I have 2 of those. Oh, good. Let's see how we like this one. Not all beards have to be white for gnomes, right? Thank you so much, pretty. I love you for coming by. Is this the one I was just using? Yeah, that one's not so great. Is that too dark, you think, for his beard? And then, but what I like to do is go over top with the, oh, you know what? We're going to use this color for the faux fur trim. So why don't we do that first, since we have this color out? Can you guys see what I'm doing here? Kind of off the screen for my tiki talkers. That is WG01. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thanks, Tia. I just kind of go with it. I think I will start or do some of my pages with a color palette, but I like just kind of seeing what happens as we go. I'm trying. Yeah. I'm one of those people that has to say it over and over in my head. Now, I will remember it for this live, but I can't guarantee that I'm going to remember going forward. I will try. Thank you, Carmen. So what I'm doing now is I am feathering the alcohol marker. I don't want it to be fully saturated. I want it to have some texture because it is faux fur. Oh, he's so cute. Yeah, it's good on the cuffs. And then we can make it like, we can have some fun with it. And I'm trying to work on my snow process. I've been practicing offline. I'm actually almost done my other book. I think I'm going to upload it tonight. I was working on it just before I came on, and that will be the winter animals. And the other one I haven't quite named yet, but it's all going to be like Frosty. I don't know, not Frosty the Snowman, but like snow and frost and more realistic kind of things. I was going to use this color for his beard. However, I think I am going to go with something maybe a little lighter, but still kind of in the same color family as this one. Like, I do want him to be, like you said, ruddy. Yeah, they're going to be like frosty winter scenes. And I'm almost done those images too. They're kind of like, let me see if I have it up here. Oh, I don't have it open. No, I don't have it open yet. Oh, I can go here. I don't think I downloaded it. Oh, my boot fur. Thank you. Okay, if it makes me sign in, then I will have to come back. I've been doing so what exactly. I do that sometimes. So I'll start out with a gray. Ah, crap. Sorry, guys. It's asking me to log in, but it's kind of like uh, fence posts with snowy frost, pottery mugs on overlooking a mountain range, birdhouse with a little bird in it, some more realistic animals. So these are hoo-hoos. I've had these for a year and I've been using them for that long. And hi, Tina. What I do sometimes is if I need, um, oh gosh, see, Crystal, I forgot the hat for it too. But yeah, they do last a long time. And I prefer the brush tips because then we can have a little bit more control. And also I feel like it puts the ink down a lot better, nicer, smoother. It was lovely. We had such a wonderful Christmas. I can't believe how fast it goes. It's gone. Hi, Sherry. Yeah, they're my favorite. I don't think I'll color with anything except brush tips if I'm using the alcohol marker. So should this be the first book that I deconstruct and kind of do my new, I bought all the tools to rebind it with spiral binder. Hi, China Doll. It did the whole year. I can't believe it's the end. I was saying today, oh my gosh, tomorrow's New Year's Eve. And I'm like, have no plans except watching Stranger Things. It could be. It could be from all the trauma. It could be, I know that as I'm getting older, things go by faster. I know I'm not ready either. Yes, I will be rebinding with my, do I have my little spirally things handy? Oh, I do. They're right here. So I got myself a little hole puncher, and it's, I think, 6 at a time. And it comes with these little binding spines. So I'm going to be binding from along the top. So it'll be completely flat and I won't have to worry about this happening. Yeah, and illness does that. It robs you of time sometimes because you're so busy and trying, you're in survival mode. Oh, thank you so much. Whoops. So this is actually the grayscale book that does the magic for you. So really, you're just adding your color to the page, and it's instant. Oh, I know. Done. Okay, let's do his gray beard now. Thank you. Yeah, I did the same thing. They really are pretty. I love them. I love them. I make my own books, and I use a program called Leonardo AI to render my images, and Canva to put the books together. So my new book that I'm working on has taken me probably a month and a half almost. Okay, great. We're doing like a light. I think his beard should almost be okay. Let's find this WG01. Oh, did you? Oh, yay, Crystal. You know what? I actually didn't really love how I did the snow on that one. So I've been trying to figure out how to improve. Why don't we do E280? E280. Let's see what that's like. We're going to make him a little bit of a ginger. Ooh, E280. Let's see what this looks like. This is why we like to swatch out our colors. Yep. I think I like this one. It's nice and light. And then we can add our colored pencils over top to really make that color pop. Okay, let's do this. I always forget, because this is still relatively new, that I'm using these little stickers. E280. I sometimes forget. I've only been doing it for like a few weeks. E280. This is where I also do a lot of feathering, and we will start with the eyebrows, and I'm going to make them kind of fuzzy. So I'm going over top of his skin color a little bit. Then we'll be adding in our colored pencil. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Mama Moose. We'll be adding in some chalk pastels and probably a little bit of colored pencil. When I'm coloring hair also, I do love using the feathering technique and not making everything. I want it to be textured. So you'll see me leaving little bits that aren't completely done. And that's my process. Hi, Wendy. Yeah, I do. Because, and I'll tell you why, when you're coloring a grayscale book with alcohol markers, that the texture is showing through, all the lines are showing through. So you're actually not as worried about streaks and unevenness. And sometimes it actually lends to how amazing it turns out. Hi, Carol. Welcome in. We have 130 people here. Woohoo! Hi, guys. And with the alcohol markers, you want to add I'm following the shadows from the grayscale, and I'm just adding a little bit more marker in spots, and that gives it some extra depth too. Thank you, Mary. And then for his beard or his mustache, so you can see where a little bit of that pink, his ruddy face color. I'm going to go over a little bit with this lighter color, and it will soften up. And then when we add in the actual chalk pastel and when we add in the chalk pastel or the pencils, it'll really, it kind of just comes to life, right? I had a great Christmas. It was so lovely. I got spoiled. Sorry, it's water break time. Okay. And how did everybody have a good holiday? I know it's been stressful for a lot of people. Because times are tough. But we're here to share the love and just have some fun, right? Okay. Oh my gosh, look at his. I love that color. I love this color for his beard. Oh my gosh. Oh, good, you did. That's amazing. I love new markers. Okay. Oh, I did. You're right. Thank you. Thank you, Cindy. Allison, thank you for pointing that out. I know. Sometimes I miss it. I did actually. If you go to my link tree, I just updated it tonight. So I've got some, I don't have the brand new ones that I haven't put out yet, but they are there. They're ready to go. Let's do this. Oops. You did, Cindy. That's amazing. If you want to try grayscale coloring, I know a lot of people like to start out with the bold and easy. Sometimes they're harder. Like all you just have to do with this is add color. Okay. I think we need to, let's move on to adding our pastel. And let me start with let's see what color here. So grayscale coloring is where your images are already, they almost look like a photograph. And then you're adding in the color. So this is how we've only done the face, the fur, and his beard. And it goes to that already. And then I go in with my chalk pastels and my colored pencils sometimes, depending how I am feeling. And then usually a white gel pen, sometimes a black one. This one is called North Pole Gnomes. And I know my little signs moved over here. So let's see if that will, no, it won't work. Oh, maybe there. I don't know what I'm doing. There. I have free pages if you want to do, if you want to try. I do have free pages on my link. Okay, let's start. And when I'm doing, the bright colors still look bright. Yeah, they do. Especially, and that the shading, if you're using your alcohol markers, really show through. They're really good. I love the alcohol markers. For printer paper, I mean, when I do them myself, I usually, when I print them up myself, I just use regular printer paper. However, you can use cardstock. You can use, if you have access to a watercolor paper or something that's a little heavier. Yeah, you can print it on cardstock. Okay, let's see. I'm going to start with his beard. So I'm going to start with a tiny little bit of brown. So I'm going to use, I think, this one here. I'm just going to put a little bit of chalk pastel on a regular cotton swab, a Q-tip. And I'm going to start like under his nose. Oh my gosh, now he's a real ginger. Oh, there they are. Thank you so much. Okay, it looks like he's spilled ketchup on him, but it starts out a little bit like intense when you're first adding in your chalk pastels. He's a gingerbread. He is. And I like adding extra shading under the mustache here. So really I'm just following the shadows from the image. And oh, he looks so cute. Okay, see how it's really like, I don't know. It looks really stark, but I'm blending it just with a piece of, not a piece, but a cotton round, like a makeup pad, and it just softens it right up. I want this part here to be a little more, there we go. When I'm doing hair and beards and stuff, I like to follow the direction of said hair and or beard. Yeah, and I mean, you can pretty much get them, at Walmart or the dollar store. I get mine from the dollar store. Oh, good. My son had to drive up to Barrie today to do some snow removal, and it says he's on his way home. Thank you. Thanks, Michelle. I use an app called Suno. That way I don't get copyright strikes. Okay, and I'm using a lighter yellow. Just up here a little bit. Yeah, it was crazy today. Part of the highways up here were also closed. Anyway, hope he doesn't have to work on the weekend. I love Suno. It's such a neat way, especially for creators who are doing stuff on YouTube or planning on, doing any videos that require copyrights. It's so much easier. Oh, I forgot his eyebrows. Oh, if you go on to it should be under digital downloads and under freebies. Sorry, I just wanted to respond to him before he's leaving. Look how nice that softens up. Oh, he's so handsome. Okay, we are going to, let me just make sure they're there, because I do know that sometimes when I update it, it takes a few minutes. Let me go to my store. So if you go onto my link tree, I just want to see my store. Oh, I have to go to products. Okay. Free coloring pages. Yep, they should be there. And it's more than, it says 25, but I think it's more than that now. Or is it? It's probably the same. So it should be there. Gotta go back to here. Okay. His eyebrows, I forgot. Might just use a little bit of what's on my Q-tip here, and then I'm gonna add some colored pencil. I think I have a nice, like, oh, here's an umber gray. So that's kind of like a in between of gray and, oops, I'm using the wrong side. I'm going to add in the dark pencil first, and then I'll go over with a little bit of the white just to make it look like he's glowing a little bit. His super cute beard. Oh, did you, Sherry? That's so fun. I hope you like them. This is a step I like to do just to add a little bit of fun to our little guy, because, you know, it just makes those strands stand out a little bit more when you're adding in different colors. So it's not just like he doesn't just have this like gingery beard. He's got, you know, a little bit of brown here and there, a little bit of gold, and then we'll put some white in there. It also helps to create some extra shadows. So if you want something to pop up or to be a little more in front of something else, separate them with a little bit of color or shadow. Highlights and lowlights, baby. That's right. He looks so happy. And let's get, my whites are getting so little. I'm trying to use them without actually, I have a bunch more. I do. I use a program called Leonardo AI to render my images, and then I put them together in Canva. And it's been part of my art therapy journey. It's been so much fun. Whoop. Thank you so much. It's so much, and it's so much fun. Grayscale is such a fun and satisfying, for me anyway, adult coloring journey. Thank you so much. Okay, now I do want to add extra white along some of these strands. He got some highlights when he was on vacation. Where did he go again? Did we say where he went on vacation? Somewhere nice and warm. You do, Stephanie? Yay! Yeah, if you're new here, my friends, we hang out and we chill and we color, and sometimes we talk about our feelings. Because after all, I color for art therapy. I had a heart attack a couple of years ago, out of the blue, unexpected, that kind of thing. So I've turned to coloring. I know, babe. Wendy's not new. She's been here for a bit. And look at how cute he is. Okay. I want to do his face, but first I'm going to blend in some of that colored pencil. Thank you so much. It was very traumatic. I had a coronary artery dissection, which means that I had a tear in my coronary artery, which caused the blockage. So that's what gave me the heart attack. It was insane. I'd never heard of it before. And I'll tell you, even to this day, there are nights when I'm like, I think I'm having another one. And I really have to talk myself down. Any hoodles. Do we think he needs to have, I think for the light areas, I'm going to use this nice little peach for his face. Let's see. I'm just going to start up here. Oh my, that's perfect. So you can see I'm just adding a little bit of the lighter color on the light areas of the image. So it does kind of stand out a little bit. And then I'm going to go in and soften it up. These are the Montmartre pastels. I've had these for about 3 or 4 months now, and you can see I've hardly dented them, but I use them in every page. Oh, you guys are sweet. Thank you. Okay, let's give this a little bit of a blend. Oh my gosh. See how much it just changed there? And then maybe, oh, I don't want to go dark red. What about this? Maybe a little bit of dark brown. Let's see what this is going to look like on his skin. So that's why I like to also swatch out my colors, because then I can test out what I'm using. That's actually a pretty good color. Let's see, the little bit darker. It might be, yeah, that's, I'm going to use a lighter one. And then if I need to go anywhere, need to go in anywhere, a little extra dark, then I'll use the other one. Right? He's got a tan from Tahiti. And I will, yes, I love adding a little bit of pink to the cheeks. When you're adding your colored, or sorry, either a colored pencil or your chalk pastels, a little goes a long way. And you'll find that it kind of sits on top because I'm just blending it in really gently. But you can go over a bunch of times and make it a little darker. But see, look how cute. Oh my goodness. It's a cutie pie. I'm going to go in with a tiny bit of this darker brown just along the rim of the hat. It does look stark and really like super dark, but it'll be perfect. And of course, yeah. Oh, I also have a very squeaky chair. So if you hear something, it's my chair. I swear. Maybe I'll use a little bit of white on his nose. They do. My dogs definitely make a noise. But you see how I'm just like plopping on some color. And then I give it a little smudgy poo. And let's do his pink cheeks. Because coming back from vacation definitely makes you happy and rosy. So I'm really just tapping a little bit of that chalk over top. It's almost like layering. You're layering the colors Oh, see? Doesn't he look cute? Looks so happy. They look like, show you, see if I can turn the page. I don't know if I did, Wendy. I'll have to check. I'll have to check back. Thank you so much, you guys. Okay, I think I'm going to add, where's that? Oh, it's up here. I'm trying to stay not organized, but just not so chaotic. Hi, Nick. Thank you. Hi, Sam. Welcome in. I'm going to use a tiny bit of my Brute Fooner black colored pencil. And I'm just going to add in some little eyelashes. Not eyelashes, but just, you know, put that color back in some spots. When you color over with the pastels, it does really lighten that gray scale. So I like to sometimes go in with a little bit of pencil. It's really just a teeny, teeny, tiny bit. So I use a combination of the pastels and colored pencils over top of the alcohol markers. So these are the colors that we've used so far. Oh, do you? Yeah. That is my favorite thing to do, is to use the alcohol markers and then your pastels or your pencils, whatever you're feeling like at the time, to do all that fun stuff. Oh yeah, it's my chair that's making that squeak. Hear that? I keep trying to, I put it together, but I had to actually retighten everything. Anyways, hi Jackie. We're gonna do the fur here. Hi Linda. Of course, yeah. Give me 2 seconds, and I'll show you guys one of the ones that we finished up. Let's start up here. I'm going to use the black because I want there to be a lot of layers to the fur here. So I'm just using my pencil. I may have to sharpen it in a minute. And I'm just going willy-nilly. And just a little bit. Oh yeah, the next one is Winter Animals. So it'll be kind of like a companion book to my Autumn Animals book. And then the other one is going to be, it's like Winter Wonderland pictures. So it's a variety of different winter scenes, frosty stuff, frosty stuff. A lot of, there's some realistic kind of birds in there, birdhouse. I know the last one I did was a birdhouse. So that was like one of my favorite ones I just did. This is a Brute Fooner, just a black colored pencil. I'm just adding in some like dark strands before I go over with my white. Oh, if you go back through some of my posts, I did post a couple pictures of the winter animals as I was kind of working on getting them finished up. So I hope to have that one uploaded and published in the next few days. It usually takes about 72 hours once I upload them to my KDP, which is through Amazon. And yeah, it usually takes 72 hours, so that's a few days. And I don't know what the holiday schedule is for that kind of stuff. I don't know if it makes a difference or not. See how willy-nilly that is? Oh, I need to sharpen that. And then once I have everything published, I will be adding a page probably from each of my new books to the free pages. I do like to give that as an option too if you want to try the coloring, the grayscale. It's nice to be able to try, if you sometimes you don't like it. Hi, Karma. Hello, lovely. How are you doing, sweetheart? Been thinking about you, actually. All of you guys. I haven't been able to come on very much in the last little bit. Oh, no. I've got... just have a little manual. Actually, I do have an electric one. But sometimes it's just, you get a better sharpen with just a manual one. I think I got this one from the dollar store. And it's just fine. We're going to go in now that we've... oh, I forgot his little pom-pom. I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm just going to add in some little... like that rabbit fur, the fox fur, the faux fur that they have. It's almost like it has a little bit of dark tips to it. I'll have to add those back in. Oh no! Does she like it? Aw. I've always kind of wanted to get my nose pierced. It's too late for me. Oh, you can't comment there, Rain? Oh, that's so weird. Yeah, sometimes it's fine. Sometimes it's like, I don't know. I'm not going to go too crazy with all the white because I will have to go over it again once I color the rest of his outfits. So, and I like how when you add the pencil over top, really makes it so pretty. Oh, it was her birthday? My hubby's birthday's coming up soon. There. So that just gives you an idea until I can get the rest done. But you can see how... oh, good. Oh, you shouldn't have to make a channel. However, I have no clue. I don't know. I don't know how some of those content creators do it, where they, I'm fine on lives. I can talk okay sometimes. I feel like I'm kind of myself when I'm doing my lives. But when I do a video, I find it really hard. So I think I need to kind of look at some things, some help. How do we like his mustache? I don't think we need it to be much lighter. Oh, and your son turned 2. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, your son's birthday is in 2 days? Yes, the Ohuhu markers are alcohol. So if you are coloring a grayscale book like this, you do need to use something that's transparent. So you'll need to use either an alcohol marker, which is what my preference is, or chalk pastels on their own or pencils. But you do need something that's transparent for the basing. Okay, what color are we going to do his hat? Let's start from the hat and work our way down. Maybe he should be, yeah, I think I was going to say maybe this like really bright green because he's so happy. Or maybe a greeny blue, like a turquoisey. What about this G340 to remind him of his vacation? Let's see what G340 looks like. G340. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I hear my puppies. G340. Right? It's a vacation color. Yeah. He was in Tahiti. G340. Whoops. That's why he's got like his blonde highlights and his gingery beard. He has highlights. Oh, I was going to show you guys before I start this. I'll show you guys a completed page from this book. Oh, if I can turn the page. I'm going to move this up here. I've got that big clip there, so it may not be. Oh, there's one. Can you see that? Okay, I can't really flatten out the book. And then we did. Sorry, I'm turning so fast. Here's another one we finished. And I do love, putting the colors at the side here. Isn't he handsome? Wolfgang and Vixen. That was Wolfgang. Okay. I love them too. I'm partial to them because I make them, but I make things so I can color them. That's why I do it. I just share them with you guys as a huge bonus because that's fun too. I love seeing other people, what their interpretation is of the page, everyone is different. Their styles are different. We're all at different, places in our journey, coloring or otherwise. You can see how nicely the light and dark areas show up when you add your alcohol markers. Right? So fun. This is a grayscale coloring book. So they're it's almost like colorizing a photo. And sometimes I do use like little flicking motions or circles depending on what I'm trying to color. Guys, seriously, if you want to try grayscale and see if it's, for you, I'm a little older, so I do enjoy a satisfying grayscale page. Oh, that color's so nice. The links to everything that I'm using is in my profile. Just click over to my link tree and I have a bunch of storefronts there. Oh, are we going to do his jacket the same color? And then we'll do his pants dark. How about we do that? I think his jacket is going to be the same. Just for time purposes, because I spend too much time talking. So I'm not wanting a straight line around this fur, so I'm feathering in that marker, sometimes in and over what's already there. The markers are hard. Look, markers are hard. However, I find that the grayscale pages are more forgiving. Oh, Rain, you made it. Thank you for checking in over here. But I find the grayscale pages are a little more forgiving because it doesn't have to be perfect. Sometimes those inconsistencies in the ink actually make the page rock even more, if you know what I'm saying. Like some rock. This is running out. Oh, if you go to my link tree, I've got some free pages there and you can try it out. I'm going to see if I can add some alcohol to this marker because it is not happy. I just use my hands. Sorry if that bothers anybody. And I have isopropyl rubbing alcohol just in a little glue bottle. This was from the dollar store too. And it was a perfect size to add. Let me see if I can tip it this way so you guys can see. I just kind of put it in and give it a little squeeze. So it's adding like probably 10 or 15 drops, sometimes a little bit more. So I've just rebottled my rubbing alcohol into this little, I think it's called a glue writer or something like that you can add your like glitter glue into and then write onto your page. I don't know what it, I can't follow all the dollar store stuff. Just going to give this a little wipe actually. There we go. And I'm going to cap it and give it a little shake. I like to just like hit it on my palm or wherever. And let's see how that did. What? That's perfect. So I can't get refills here in Canada because they don't ship here. So I keep adding the rubbing alcohol until it doesn't work anymore. Oh, hi, Kelsey. I haven't been on, to be honest. It's been, and at the end, actually, just before Christmas, I had a week of like crazy medical appointments. So I was down in the city, had to go down to Toronto, which is about, I don't know, an hour and a half, depending which hospital I'm going to. So it was like, and it was so draining. One of them was genetic testing. So it was just so long. They go through all of your family history, your history. So it was crazy. It was crazy. So my heart wasn't in it to come on and color. So sometimes we need breaks, and that's okay too. If you color and you don't feel like coloring for a little bit, that's okay. Right? Like you don't always have to think that, and sometimes I did actually when I first started. I'm like, oh man, I have to go on, I have to go live, I have to do a video. Well, then that defeats the purpose of you coloring for mental health because you're putting that pressure on yourself. So please don't do that. Oh, this color is awesome. Right? Like breaks are necessary, especially around the holidays, because it gets so crazy and you're not eating great and all the rest of that stuff. right? You're not eating very great. Oh, this chair. Oh, the other sleeve. Thank you. I love you guys. Kiki, thank you so much. You got, oh, and Tina too. You see? I miss it. Here's the feathering technique, right? And sometimes I just dab a little bit in, or I want there to be a little bit of color, but I don't want it to saturate. And that's what's great about the alcohol markers and the brush tip, is that you can almost treat it like a paintbrush. You guys are awesome. Thank you. There, he's complete. Well, not complete, but he looks so happy. I love this color. Kiki, did you really for the National Guard? That is awesome. Good luck. That is amazing. I'm using the Ohuhu alcohol markers. Okay, let's decide what we're going to do his pants. Maybe the dark blue for the pants. Or like, let's see, I'm going to move this G40 so we can see what we're working with here. What about like this BG03? Oh, pants the same color. All right. He's in a leisure suit. When you come back from vacation. I do make the color books. If that's your question, I'm sorry. I'm trying to color, read, and talk at the same time, and it's difficult. It's difficult at the best of times. Hi, Mama Bear. How about we do dark red for his knapsack and his gloves. Oh, thank you, Kelsey. I do. Links to everything is in my profile. I have a bunch of storefronts. I have links to some digital products. All my socials are there. Find my YouTube channel link there. Oh, yeah, he's so cute. Right, it does. And you can, now that I've added in the color for the pants, it really, you can really see that the fur stands out like crazy. I love it. Okay. I'm trying to stay tidy as I go. Oh, thank you guys so much. Oh my gosh. And we have 94 people here. That's amazing. And happy New Year's Eve. I should have my little tapper here. I'm going to put this on for a second. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, my other count, I like tapping while I'm... I tap while I color. Okay, let's do his boots first. So I think we need to go with a blue gray. So I'm actually thinking this BG05. Oh, I didn't write down that last, because I didn't need to. BG05. BG-05, so it's down here. I need to reorganize things, I think. Oh, there it is. 0305. Boots. So this will be dark, but it'll fit right in with our nice color palette that's shaping up. That's another reason I like to do these stickers, because they're so fun. It's so fun to see your palette start to come to life. BG05. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's see if this is going to show. It's not going to show up very well for you guys, but I can read it. So at least if somebody asks me, what color did you do this and that? I know what I'm doing. Hi, Robin. We're coloring a grayscale book tonight. Okay, we're doing his boots. So you'll really be able to see how adding a dark color over a dark area is still going to show up. And I'm going to feather that marker right into the little furry bits. I'm not going straight across. Oh, Kelsey, it'll be out. I'm probably uploading it tonight, depending how long I'm on. So it will be ready in a few days. I'm so excited. And the grayscale books will also kind of teach you or help you to understand lighting. So if you have a hard time with shadows and shading, okay, I can do that. We can do red for sure. Whoopsies. Yeah, so that's the winter animals one that I'm doing. I would start, I'm actually in the process of seeing if I can get some of the biannual ones. I know some people who've tried them and they like them, and they're a little more affordable. But the Chen Ruis I've used, and they're not bad. No, that's okay. We kind of figure out what's what. But see where the lighter area is? That color, even though it's dark, is changing the dark color, that dark gray, to this dark blue. We're colorizing that photo. That's the best way to explain it. Ooh, how about we do his little pouch the same blue as his shoes? Oh yeah, get the brush tip. If you can, start with a small set. I'd say like I don't know what the smallest one is, but a small set of the most, how do I say this? The most you can afford for a smaller set. That way you can get a better marker instead of, because that's part of my problem is I started with a bunch of super, super cheap alcohol markers, and they were good at the time for finding out if that's what I wanted, if I was going to invest in doing this kind of thing. So you really just kind of have to get a feel for it. Oh, you got the touch ones? Yeah, see, I've had this for a year, and what wouldn't did we do? So I just added some alcohol to this one, and it kind of extended the life. Oh, they came with a brush tip and date. Oh my gosh. Did you contact them, Meg? If they were dried out? I love the Ohuhus. So if you're wanting to get into it, I would definitely start with the Ohuhus, I think, and then experiment from there. Oh, thank you, Robin. Oh, yeah, I do. Honestly, I love the brush tips. The brush tips make it feel like you're painting, and you can, they're really a lot better for a nice, smooth finish, especially if you're doing the bold and easy ones. Okay, sorry. Let's figure out a nice. What about R16? It's really deep though. Ooh, what about P1? I don't know why I'm thinking so dark. I know. I think I'm gonna do this like a gray. Maybe to match his headphones. I don't know yet. I'm very matchy. What about this V651? I do want it to be kind of red though. Let's do R6. Right? He's gonna be like, okay, let's see. Let's see if we like it. R6. R6 or 7 maybe. Or 8. I like R8 actually. Okay, let's decide if we like that one or the R8. I think would be a little nicer, a little darker. Ooh, yeah. I think that this one kind of fits with the rest of the color, with the rest of the palette. I mean, R6. See, I sometimes will open up the fine tip, put it right back in, because I don't like coloring with it. Some of these I haven't even used. I know I've used this one before, but look at how juicy it is. Oh, you are seeing Michael Bublé? My sister and I are going to see the Bare Naked Ladies in February, and I'm so excited. R8. I think I'm going to use my white gel pen. R8. Oh my gosh. I love Michael Bublé. Okay, I love that R8. Look at this. Pretty palette. Right? I love the Bare Naked Ladies. We just call them the ladies. And I'm going to do the same thing. I don't want this color to be just a straight line. Little dibby dabs. I love the way the alcohol marker dries on these pages. It's so satisfying. Is it really? Love them. My sister and I drove up to the cottage. It was last year, the year before, and we played the Bare Naked Ladies the whole way up. It was like 2-hour drive, almost 3 hours. It was awesome. We're going to see them at Casino Rama. So it's like this small venue. Well, relatively small. Where are you seeing Michael Bublé? Oh, Rain, that's awesome. I think I'm just going to color right over that. Oh, you did? Thank you, Anil. Canadian Tire Center. Is that out west? Are you out west? I can't remember. That's such a nice color. Ottawa. And when that dries, that's going to be so nice. Maybe I do the belt red. Yep, it's happening. And I know these bleed, right? So just be careful when you're using alcohol markers. If you've been here before, you've heard me say this 1,000 times. Use a barrier sheet. So you'll see in behind my work here, I've got this plastic page protector that I put a couple pieces of paper in, and it'll save your pages. Even if you don't think your markers are going to run, do it. Oh, Sally was at the Suns game last night. How was it? I haven't watched very much hockey this year. Oh, well, I guess we're still kind of watching football, so. All right. Oh, is it crazy parking? See, I don't get out much, so I'm like, oh. Feathering. This is feathering. Just really light feathering strokes. Oh, did you leave early? Oh my gosh. And around the fur. Oh, good. Robin, that's the way to go. Like, build your sets. And that way you get to know the markers too, because they do behave differently than maybe what you're used to. So just play around with them and have fun. You can see I'm not going right to the edge there because I do want to leave it a little lighter there. And also that marker kind of does bleed or expand. So I just kind of leave it. This is how I like it. I'm a chaotic colorist. Colorist? Okay. I'm really liking this. I think I'm going to do these like a dark gray maybe. What about this? What did I do? COBG. Let's do CG04 for the soles and then for the headphones too. Or should we do headphones of fun color? Because he just got back from vacation. I'm an artist of chaos. Yes. Ooh, 50K. Thank you, guys. Yellow headphones? I think so. I think we need to have like, or gold. Ooh, can we do gold? Can we do gold? Yeah. Let's do, I think I want to do this one or 260. Let's do Y260. Y260 up here. Let's see if we like this. Okay, I'm liking this. This one might need some alcohol in there. So we'll do the same thing we just did to the other color. Oh, Karma, you have some rose gold ones. So we're not too far off. Ooh. Okay, let's start here. Maybe we'll do the cushions the same gray, right? There'll be like a gold and gray. And then we'll be done enough. I think that we can start using the, we're already using alcohol markers. We'll use the chalk pastels and the pencils. Oh, this dude is so happy. Ooh. Oh, yeah. That's a great idea. Gold belt buckle. We'll do this the same. You know what? Repurposing the colors makes it so much easier because I'm not spending so much time picking out colors. And I said this, why don't we do, pardon me, let's do CG050. A CG050. That'll be perfect. And then we add in our Guillaume. That's so cute. CG050. I normally do the background too, but I do normally use chalk pastels, especially for the stuff that's a little blurred because of the realistic kind of photographic style. Okay, let's do these down here. That's a great color. So gray on gray, it really does change it. Oh, so cute. He's turning out so cute. Feathering. I love the gold and the gray together. And we'll make them super shiny. Don't you worry. Hi, Gemini. Okay, I think we're good to actually start using our pencils and pastels. So I'm just going to move this a tiny bit this way. Hi, Georgia. Welcome in. We color. We're coloring tonight. I'm going to move this over. Hang on one second, folks. Actually, I'll bring all my... I just have a little thing of pencils. I don't have my big thing out. My huge container, because it takes up so much room. Hello, user. Okay. I think we're going to start with the hat. And I am going to use my chalk pastels. Let's see. Let's start out. Ooh, how about this turquoise? Oh, maybe this dark green. Let's just see. Let's see how it goes. And I'm just going to use a Q-tip. I'm going to do it over here. Which one should I use? Maybe this one. That might be too much the same though. And then I'm going to use yellow, as I always do. Okay, let's try this green first. I just take a little bit of, whoops. Let's see how it's going to look. So I'm going to take this darker color and go over these dark folds. This just kind of colorizes it a little bit better. Ooh. Sometimes there's like a shiny edge on these chalk pastels, so you have to kind of, there we go. Yeah, it's like they've sealed them with something. That's how much I go through them. I've had them for like 8 months, or no, not 8 months, but I've had them for months. And some of them are still like solid. I haven't hardly touched them. Hi, Reagan. I'm just adding a little bit of this chalk pastel. I'm trying not to make it too like scrapey. Is that a word? Scratchy. Really softly, and then I'm going to blend it in after I add in my yellow. So I feel like if you're coloring grayscale, investing in like $20 worth of the chalk pastels elevates your pages like you wouldn't believe. Oh, yay. Probably a pencil. I'll probably go over those bits with a pencil. Just because I don't want them to overpower the whole thing. I want it to be nice and, soft. Okay, I'm going to use the other end and use this. I think I'm going to use a soft yellow instead of the bright one that I usually use. I usually use this one quite a bit. I'm going to use this one for his cute little hat. I'm just going to run along the top here. Yellow is such a wonderful highlighting color. You know me. You know me. I love my yellow. And I'm just adding the light color over the light areas. So it really shows you where you need to go with your light and dark colors. And you can just scribble things. scribble things. I like to just, be chaotic, like I said earlier. And then when you're blending, I just use a cotton pad to blend it all together. And that chalk pastel just goes right into the page, and you don't need to seal it. Because I'm not adding a lot. I'm not adding it directly to the page from the chalk. So I'm just adding the chalk with a little smudging tool or Q-tip, whatever whatever's good. Thank you, Jude. Okay, where's my, oh, there. So I use these cotton rounds to do my blending. Oh, I forgot his pants. Yikes. Don't forget his pants. So I'm going to go here and here, just in the lighter areas. Then I'm going to blend. I'm going to start here. And it just really softens it up. And at the same time, if you're pressing it in, you don't need to seal it. I've never used a fixative or anything. No problem. And that just gives it a little bit of a glow without overpowering it. Why don't we add a little bit of that yellow to his fur? I'm going to use a bright yellow for this. Oh, my phone's telling me it's time for bed. It's time to start winding down. So just along the top here, and then some of these little guys are highlighted. That looks better. Right? The blending just softens it right into the page. And honestly, my first set of chalk pastels I got from Walmart, and I think they were $6. And they're the Stadler ones. So you can, and they were fine, but I just wanted some more colors as I was getting a little bit better. I know, phone. It's the holidays. We don't have to worry about it right now. Right? So think about where any light would be hitting. That's where I'm adding the highlights and just really dabbing it sometimes. And then when you blend it, it just goes so pretty and soft. It just changes the color a tiny bit so it's not just flat. Oh, I did. Okay, now we're going to do his, do the red, and then we'll do the boots. I'm going to use the light red, I think, for the highlights. Me too. I love his I love his cute little, I love his outfit. And I'm so glad we did the pants the same, because he's fresh off a Tahitian vacation. Oh, or do I use a little bit of orange? What about this rust? This is why I do this. So I was thinking about this like rusty orange. Well, that might be nice, but I also think the yellow would be good. I do love a nice, that might be too light. Thank you, Monica. Let's start with this orange color then. This rusty orange. Just taking that Q-tip. Right, so I just scribbled that, honestly. And then I'll add in a nice darker color. Probably either a brown or actually maybe black. I'm just reusing that blender. The blender. My little blending smudger-rooney thing. Isn't he cute? Okay, we're going to do his backpack. And same thing. The top, along here, where their little creases are, go on top of the creases with your highlighter. And that's why I left a little bit white here, because when you add that highlight in, it stays light, like super, super light. It's like glowing. Thanks for the follows, everyone. Oh, we have 118 people watching. Welcome, everyone. We're all besties here. Just hang out and have fun and color. I'm going to take the other side of that. There. It's really subtle, but it's really cool. Okay, let's put my stuff over there. I think I am going to use the black instead of a brown. I don't want it to kind of get too muddy. With the gold already, it's kind of a little bit of a muddy color. Perfect. And I'm going to show you guys a trick. Let's start here first. Where you want things to be separated, add a shadow. So add a little bit of dark in between the two things you want to separate. So the backpack is going to be behind his sleeve. So I want to separate it just with a little bit of color. And it makes it look like he's wearing a backpack instead of it just being colored. And same with anything on this page. So I'll go around his beard, around his belt, around his little pouch here. It's like he's got one of those roll backpacks. And it does look a little harsh at the moment, but you trust the process because when you blend it, it softens up so nicely. And then when I'm done, I will go over his beard again, especially with like a little bit of white just in some of those hairs. And it's not, it doesn't change the color a little too much, but it does give it depth when you're adding a little bit of black in, or gray, or a darker version of that color. Around here, he's got a seam here. Here comes the chaos again. I kind of jump all over the place. I'm trying to be not so chaotic, however. Sometimes chaos can be fun. Oh, and we should do up here. Oh, I might need a new Q-tip soon. Right, a little separation. Doesn't have to be crazy, but just enough to change it a little bit. Q-tip just makes it easier than using the actual piece of chalk. No, ask away. I love that. I like to kind of teach and talk my way through it while I'm coloring. Q-tip is cheap and easy, if that makes sense. And then I blend it. Let's blend. Where's my, oh geez. There they are. Then I use a makeup remover pad. Oh, you did, Manda. Yay. Coloring has been so good for me. And I'm glad you're enjoying it. So now that I've added the light and the dark, I'm going over just with this blender, which is a piece of cotton, and kind of pressing and blending at the same time. And that really gets it into the paper. Sure. Where did I go over? There's lots. Like his face, I went over in a bunch of spots. But you know what, Amanda? I think I was telling somebody else this tonight, and that is, if you can spend a little bit of money to get a small set of the good markers, then you're not going to waste your money because you're not buying over and over and over. If you catch my drift. Okay, let's do. I'm going to do his pants. We're going to go down here, and then we're going to. Thank you so much. We're separating with a little bit of a shadow here. So we want his pants to be separated. If you want to try grayscale coloring, which is what these books are, they're like this. And then you add your marker and chalk pastel. It's actually a lot easier. I mean, it does take practice. It's taken me a while to kind of get it right. Not even right, but just to feel comfortable. But it's so rewarding. It's like instant gratification. All right. You're going to think I'm being weird, but I'm going to add a little bit of a shadow here under his mustache, under his nose, and then under some of the strands of hair that we've already shaded. And this will make everything pop. It gives it its texture. Oh, thank you, Pierre. You're so sweet. And then when you blend it in, it's almost like you didn't add anything, but you did. Right? And it's just a tiny bit of color. It's not even color. It's little shading here and there. Right? And I want this hat to kind of be on top of his face. You can add a little bit more shadows. So I'm not adding any more. I'm just using what's on here already. Well, I am going to add more for up here, but. So add that darker color where you want the shadows to be extra dark. So I'm going to go in up here. I know I did add the green, that darker green up here, but sometimes just a tiny bit of that. Ooh, sorry for the scratchy. Maybe need to switch this out. I have the cheap Q-tips, so they don't do an awesome job, but they do a good job. A little bit there. So I'm just accentuating those shadows a little bit. Thank you, Haley. Let's go for yellow. I'm going to go for my super shiny yellow here. And I'm going to use my Wink of Stella pen to add in like our sparkly bits. So I want to make this like extra highlighted here. And sometimes I add a little bit of white, but gosh, I do like using just a tiny bit of yellow because it's fun, and yellow is such a happy color and we want to be happy. I don't think I did much on here. I'm just going to add a tiny bit of that chalk pastel here and on his boots. I'm really just rubbing whatever's on there. There. And then we blend it in with our little... It's actually better to add the light color first and then the dark one over top if you're using the chalk pastels. So I might go in again up here with just a tiny bit of the black again. And like I said, you don't need a lot. It's really just a tiny, tiny bit. Okay. Where's my Wink of Stella? Way up here. This is a glitter marker. We are going to be adding this. Maybe I'll do these snowflakes in this too, so it's like so happy and sparkly. But I am going to put it up here to make this like gold. Oh yeah, he's got gold headphones. He is living the dream. Right? And I don't know if you guys can see it because, well, it needs to dry first actually, but I'll bring you guys closer once it's kind of dry. Where did I put? Oh, there it is. These are so fun, but you have to be careful because they blob out sometimes. So what I like to do is if I need to have a little more ink on it, you squeeze the end here and it kind of comes from the inside out, but it does blob sometimes. So I like to do it on a scrap piece of paper. Come on now. Oh, here it comes. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that I'll just dip it into that. Oh, thank you, Sierra. But look at how shiny that is. It's like, it's so beautiful. And it really is like a sheer sparkle. So it's not covering up the color that you've put down. It's like making it magical. Oh, it's coming out fast now. So I'll go over here to match our headphones. I'm going to do his belt buckle the same. Ooh, you can really see how pretty that is now. Belt buckle. Oh, hubby is sneezing. I could definitely add some to his beard. He's got like highlights from his trip. I'm going to do the... Oh my goodness. It's really blobbing out. I love this pen though. I wish wouldn't do that. What else was I going to do? I was going to do something else. Let's make little like buttons on his backpack too. Or a little buckle. You can add different things here. Oh, and this is going to be a sparkle here. The little label. He's like happy. Oh, you guys are so awesome. I love coloring with the alcohol markers. Let's add a little sparkle on his boots. And I want to blend. I don't want it to be too harsh. So I'm going to just blend it out with my finger a little bit. Okay. I don't want it to blob too much. So maybe what I'll do is like little polka dots, and then the big ones will be the stars, or the snowflakes, I mean. I'm right. They don't have to be perfect. It's just a little coloring page. But what fun. Can you guys see how much is sparkling? Oh my gosh, it's so great. Okay. Let's do some on his sleeve. Boop, boop, boop. It's just adding some sparkle to it. Isn't that fun? Yeah, we're going to add some to his beard. Yeah, he got glitter bombed. He's so happy to be back from Tahiti. He needs to take us with him next time. Quit being so selfish. Oh, on the hat. Yes, thank you. And I love as the ink is kind of settling into the paper, it like shimmers like a diamond. It's almost better than a diamond. Oh, he's adorbs. It's reindeer dust. That's awesome. Right? Like having a little backstory. He's just such a happy guy. Now I do want this to be light. I don't want it to be as like harsh, but he's just got this magic about him. So sometimes I do like to soften it with my finger. Oh. See, it blobbed out. It's okay. A little bit at the top of his stash. What about his eyebrows? This guy is like... we have to call him Twinkles McSproutbutt. Okay. Drink time, water time. So that is the Wink of Stella. And look at that. I mean, look at that button. What the heck? Whoops. Okay, let's start with the background. And this process goes by a little bit faster because I'm going to be using the cotton rounds, or the cotton pads, and going back to our chalk pastels. And what I do, so I'm kind of doing it off to the side here, just rubbing it in. So I'm transferring some of that chalk onto here. Then we take that and we go like this. You can use whatever you want. I do like to have a little bit of precision. So sometimes I'll fold it really, whoops, I didn't do that right. Yeah, you got to stay hydrated. Hydrate or dihydrate. So this trick you can use in any of your coloring pages. Oh, did you, Brandy? That's so fun, right? Little backstories. And look how easy that is. This will be done. So it kind of maintains that nice whimsical atmosphere, but you're not leaving it uncolored. Hi, Brooklyn. Hi, Jord. Sorry if I miss any of your questions. I'm sorry because I'm coloring and talking and trying to watch my other phone for people's comments. Let's do a little lighter green for this one. Let's try blending these two together. Uh-oh, I snapped that one. I went too hard. That's okay. I'm just dabbing in that other lighter color. And you can have so much fun playing around with different chalk pastels, different colors. No puzzle piece yet. No, and it's been 2 hours. What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's almost 10 o'clock. And there doesn't have to be a lot of precision with the chalk pastel. I do go over some things with either an acrylic marker, a gel pen. Sometimes I leave it. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Gemini. This is chalk pastel that I'm using here. Here. Oh, man. Okay, so my niece is currently in Nepal, and she just finished a 10-day silent retreat. And I said to her, I would never, well, I don't want to say never, because I think I'd give it a try. But I said, I don't know how I could do that because I talk to myself way too much. Okay. Now I'm going to do the background first. I think we need to have like a really, really light blue sky because he's still on vacation. So again, I'm just doing this, rubbing it in. I like when I first start to use a new color, I like to dab it on first because sometimes I put a lot on. Thank you, Tara. I know I could never. Christy, I don't seal my work. It doesn't really rub off because I'm not putting the chalk right on the page. Like I'm not using it directly from the actual piece of chalk. I'm using something to push it into the paper. And sorry, my chair needs adjusting. Anyway, when I push it in, I've never had any problems with it transferring. And plus, if it's a one-sided page, it's fine. Look at that. How that. Look how fast that was. I think we need to add a little bit of this like fun green because it's a really sunny sky. So I'm just going to scribble some of that on there and some yellow. Just tippity tap, tippity tap. Oh, what about some blue in the snow? After I blend the top part, I'm going to blend that in. So I just get these makeup pads at the dollar store, these cotton rounds. And I got to tell you, I mean, I go through quite a bit of them, but they really add to your page. And I think it was $1 something, and they're like, get like 125 or something. Okay. Oh, and let me show you guys a fun fact about chalk pastels. They erase. I'm going to show you with my, I have like a pen eraser or whatever they are. I don't know what they're called. And you can tidy it up. If you don't like a color you've used, you can erase it. And because I'm going to be adding like some different colors, especially on the light areas, you can erase that and then add in another color. So I'm going to add in some like Christmas balls here. Ooh, oh, where did I put it? I have an electric one, like an, what are they? Rechargeable, because I was doing a lot of that bokeh. I always say the wrong thing. Let's make this a little lighter. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Right, so if you don't like something that you've done in the chalk pastel, you can erase it. Let's add, why don't we add some gold back here? And I had an old makeup brush that I was using to kind of get everything off my page. However, I don't know where it is. For this part, I am going to use colored pencils. Whoopsies. Now, what? Oh, how about a nice fluorescent yellow? Do I have any reds out? I have one. That might be good. Cadmium. And I think that'll be, oh, I have a really bright, like, jade color. Okay, we'll try those. So my eraser is like, it's a Stadler. So it's just like one of those white erasers in a mechanical pen. You can see where that green's come off on it. So it's retractable. Click it there. And it just makes it, it's like a shape of a pencil. So it's easy to get the little areas without using a huge, big eraser. You could use chalk pastel again, but sometimes I do like adding pencil over top of the erased areas. Oh, you're welcome. I got those at Walmart as well. Let's add. I love how these pages show the depth of field, so it's blurry in the background. You can do so many things. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm just about done. I am going to do the snow, but I may have to wait till tomorrow because it is getting a little long. Or maybe I'll just do it real quick. Kelso. Thank you. And I do want that to be kind of subtle. So again, you blend in the colors and they kind of just get nice and soft without being overpowering, but you are changing the color a little bit. This would also be really good with the chalk pastels for these. Oh, that one. Wait a minute. Okay, it is. It just scratched it a bit. It's okay. Okay, we're going to do let's do our little wooden boxes here first, and then I'll do the snow. I always have such a hard time with snow. Oh, I didn't get my little thing ready. I have a little makeup brush that I was using to apply or to even dab out the, what am I trying to say? The acrylic marker that I was using. So I'm going to use a combination of that blue, the blue and the green on the snow, I think, especially along like the tops of some of these little bumps. And I just really just tap it in, tippity tap. I think that is not too bad, actually. Maybe a little darker blue. Snow's so hard. I don't know. I'm really trying to work on improving my snow because it's so hard. He's walking along this like path. Thank you so much, Not to Mama. And one more. Oh, geez. I did that wrong. Hang on one sec. There we go. So right now I'm at 2 hours and 18 minutes. But the secret is the grayscale. That really is what makes the difference. You know what? I think because I do, Jessica, I make my own books. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I use a program called Leonardo AI to render my images, and then I put them together in Canva. So this is what they look like when you're starting. So they're almost like a photograph. And then you add your color and your sparkles. Thank you so much. Sorry, I need more water. Too much talking. Oh, thank you so much, Trisha. I love that you're watching me. Okay, we're going to use some acrylic marker. This one's like a, what do they call it? The bullet point. And I'm taking this, I should have washed it after the last time, but it's just an old makeup brush, again, from the dollar store. And, oh, I didn't do my boxes. Let's do the boxes first because I want the snow to go over top of that. So I'm going to do the boxes. Why don't we do them? Do we do them red? Or maybe this, like, what about, why am I overthinking this? Let's do this. Let's do a red. Well, that's more orange. Let's do this red. There's like little tree holding boxes. Maybe I'll use this other brown in there too. Oh, like a brick red, yes. Oh, holy cow, my kid's home. That was a long day for him. That's better. So I'm just going over some of these like little box things here. Oh, I can't see it. Sorry. Just add some color in there. Sorry, sometimes I forget to look and see where I'm at. I may add some after. Some little extra dots. So, is this going to work? I think the brush oh, it's not too bad. See, I don't know about the snow. I have such a hard time with the snow. It's not bad. It does kind of highlight it a bit. Oh, there we go. I think the brush just needs a little bit of a primer. What if I add it onto? Nope. Do I have another brush for today? Let's see. Is this one? This one might be better. Mr. Twinkle's McSparkle Pants. Oh, that's good. Okay, I just needed to have my brush a little softer, so I have to make sure that I clean it off after I use it. Hi, May. We're coloring a grayscale coloring page, and that's what makes it magical. And you can be so random with this stuff. I do have that really, really, really super big, thick one, acrylic marker, but we're going to use this one tonight. Is he going to have some snow maybe on his boots? So this is only the second time I've tried using a brush instead of my finger. I do like getting my hands dirty sometimes. I don't know. I don't think I'm made of magic. But I love you for saying that. I'm going to add some snow there. Let me put some on my brush and then maybe... Oh my gosh. Yes, yes. I just want there to be a tiny bit of snow. because he just got back from Tahiti. He hasn't been in the snow too much yet, but we just want to add a tiny bit. And that's what's great about the brush. And this one too. Let's do a little here. Underneath those sparkles, right? I think next time I will get a little container of water. And that way I can keep my brush a little bit damp. That might work. Oh my gosh. It's so cute. Now I'm going to add some to the trees, I think, and along here. Let's finish the snow before we go onto the trees. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you, mamas. Both of my mamas. And you can see where some of that green smudged into the white. We're going to fix that. We're just going to put some white over top. Or we don't care. We'll just leave it. So really I'm just putting a little bit of that ink down and then dabbing it around with the makeup brush. I imagine you could use a paintbrush as well, but the makeup brushes are a little softer and smushier. That's technical. And you want it to be uneven. You want it to have little bumps and lumps in the snow. Okay, so I think I'm liking this new technique. This is like the second or maybe third time I'm doing this. Okay, so we really want it to be white along here where it's lighter. So I'm going to add some extra dots here. And then it almost becomes like a stamp. Yay! I'm glad it's working out. Right? So where you want it lighter, add more of your ink and then smooth it out a tiny bit. It's so fun. Oh. I went a little crazy. You guys can't see it there. Yeah, it's a little crazy. So we'll use it. Oh, where's my dabber? Actually, that's okay. It'll stay. That's actually going to work out well. Maybe next time I will put some of this ink onto my scratch pad and then add it onto here like this. I'm going to have a little bit of a white spot there, but that's okay. It's in the snow. And it just gives it that little bit of texture without overpowering it. Oh, that's way easier. Okay, now I'm going to add a tiny bit to some of these branches. It's not snowing necessarily, but there is a little bit of snow on the branches. So now that my brush is a little bit damp with that ink, the acrylic ink, it's easy to just add our little bit of little thingies. Add her little thingies. And maybe someone is, he doesn't care, but there is some on his hat. He doesn't care, does he? And I'm really going lightly because I don't want it to be like a stark contrast between our, whoops, you can still, I think, smudge it out. A little bit here. It also helps, I'm noticing, if you kind of twist your brush a tiny bit when you are adding some snow. So it's not the same pattern, if that makes sense. Oh, a little bit here. Yeah, he's unbothered. He's unbothered by the little bit of snow. Okay, he's so cute. Well, I have a little bit of extra white on here. Why don't we use it for some highlights in his beard? Oh, that's much better. Right? It just takes 2 seconds. Sometimes it's the little things. His boots are okay. Oh, thank you so much, Tara. You're so sweet. You guys are awesome. Right? This now that it's on your brush, it's going to dry up pretty quick, but you can use it to kind of, no, I'm not going to do that on there. I will need to wash this when I'm done, because it will dry up like the other one did. So I will wash both of these. They're dollar store makeup brushes. Oh, should we put, okay, which one was the wet one? This one. Like a tiny bit, but look how cute he is. Yes, this one is in the North Pole Gnomes, it's called. Okay, I'm not quite done the trees. I'm going to add yellow, surprise, yellow. And I'm just going to take the little bit of the chalk pastel and the Q-tip, and where those little areas are light, I want to add in some like softly glowing bulbs. The snow turned out pretty good. I'm happy with how that worked out. It does feel a little crunchy because it's thick. It's like that acrylic ink. Let's add some baubles and glowy lights. Hi, Audrey. Oh, it's so, you know what? It's just coloring. That's all. Like, I'm coloring for my mental health and to hang out with you guys. And it's just trying different things. I wasn't always coloring grayscale, and I wasn't always good or enjoying it really. Once I started coloring grayscale, I really started enjoying coloring. I'm going to say that much. Oh, how about purple? Because I love purple. Ooh, yeah. And this, I'm just really just twisting it to press that color into the page. Thank you guys so much. The fur is, we use this WG01, which is a little bit of a darker kind of neutral brown. And then I went over with some dark pencil. I think it was black. I think it was a black pencil. Hi, bud. You're home? How'd the day go? Yeah? That's okay. That's a lot. How was your drive? Yeah? Good. Good. We were worried.
It wasn't bad.
They have as much snow as we do? No? Of course. Sorry, guys. My boy's home. He's a grown man. Well, he's 20. But he had a long drive. He's doing some snow removal, so it was like a crazy drive in the crazy weather. Let's add a little red. Oh, Mama Bear, honestly, this has kept me sane through so many things. And, oh my gosh, you guys, if you are wanting to try the trend, was it bouquet? I keep calling it bouquet, and I think that's the right way. Chalk pastels is like an instant hack because, I mean, we're doing it right now, basically. But you can erase the chalk pastel and then add your colors over top. I do have a video on my YouTube for that. Right? It totally has. Caro, it's so true. I still go to therapy. But it is a little bit of an expense if you really get into it. And honestly, to me, it's worth it. I had rubbed off too much of that red, so I wanted to add a little bit more in. And look at the dimension it adds. Then I'll blend it in. Oh my gosh, Nancy, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm so proud of him. And he's such a good guy. Oh, did you? Just keep practicing. If you want to practice, I do have some free printables on my page that, that way you don't feel like you're wrecking your book. Not that you could wreck your book, but just take your time and get to know your markers and what you like to do, like what you like to use in your books. Right? Because sometimes people don't want to use the marker. I know people who use strictly the chalk pastels or just pencils. Oh yeah, you can hear it. That's the white acrylic marker that we blended with the cute little thing. I might hang some up next year because I have done a few that I've been like, oh, I love it. He's so happy. I think I need to add more pink to his cheeks though. It kind of does get blended in a little bit because you are, I'm going over top and everything else. So let's use, why don't we use this, I think this is one we used before. Yes, in the bottom of his lip. So I'll do this. It's going to look crazy for a second. Maybe a little bit on his eye. Oh, his eyelids. Now he looks really rosy. Yes, absolutely. Once you learn, get used to your markers, everything changes. And then you get comfortable at trying different things, you know? I only started using the chalk pastels probably about 6 months ago. I think I am going to use a little bit. Right now he looks like he's had a nice vacation, but he's also happy to be back. Just using a little bit of peach to lighten some of this, lighten it up a tiny bit. I do like there to be like different colors and variations of that color. So I add a little bit of different colors in on top and then blend them in. I sometimes spend way too long on little details. However, that's what makes it fun for me. I need my dark pencil. I might use a little bit of a brown. Right? Like if you think about it, if you put makeup on, you know about shading and like contour. We're contouring. Right? And you're contouring everything. So if you kind of break it down that way so it's not so intimidating. Before I start every page, I'm always like, oh gosh, where do I start? What do I do? And then I just start, and then everything works out wonderfully. There, he's got his little wrinkles are a little standing out a little bit. There. And maybe it looks like he's singing along. And you can always go over everything like when you're done or you think you're done. You can go over with a pencil or your, if you want to add details in, I sometimes will use like little Sharpies. Like this was from the dollar store too. It's like a little fine liner. This one here. Oh, we're at 90K. You guys are awesome. I'm going to put my little clicker on. Oh, I think it's done. Oh, there we go. Or I use my Smoother Pro. So let's add some snow. Just some light little flakes of snow because it's just blowing a little bit. It's not really snowing too hard, but sometimes it's the little details that make it so much more fun. Just little tiny ones. I wish his eyes were open because then I can add in fun little details there, but I don't want to go too far. So we're going to leave them. But I do think I am going to add one more shadow, like a little bit more shadow between the trees and him in the background. So I am going to use a chalk pastel and the Q-tip again. Just roll it into the black chalk pastel. Yeah, he is. You're right. I don't need to overthink it. So again, just a little tiny separation. Right, and I'll start up here. I don't want to cover his hair too much. And I don't want him to really be casting a shadow because he's not close enough. Did I add the gold to his hat? Yes, I did. I had to check. Thank you so much, Sherry. Super, super lightly. I just want that little bit of separation. Oh gosh, thanks, Jessie. I love using chalk pastels. Over top of that alcohol marker, it makes such a difference. And behind here. So that's just gonna, I like doing this just because I want it to be dimensional. I want it to be not 3D, but you know, dimensional. Thank you, Chunky. Do you crochet, Chunky Blanket? Because I crochet. And that's something that I would call myself if I was a crocheter. And then when you blend it, look how soft that is. You can hardly see the line, but it does define that area. It separates it from each other. Let's do that here. It's just a tiny bit. Hi, Bee. Oh, I love crocheting. I cannot knit, but I can crochet. I didn't get my Christmas blanket done. maybe I'll work on that tomorrow night watching Stranger Things. So I'll probably try and come on tomorrow during the day because Stranger Things will be on tomorrow night. And you all know that's got to happen. Okay, I think that is good. Maybe a little bit here. I know I'm going to be sad when it's over, but then we'll just start watching it again. Did you, Carol? You guys have been so fast. You guys color my pages more than I do. But that's going to change. I'm changing that right now. Okay, what do we think? Is he good? Look how sparkly and cute he is. Oh, you're on vacation. See, that's why. So thank you guys so much. The snow, I used an acrylic marker. Oh, I did put down a tiny bit. Let's see if I still have that cotton pad here. I do. So I used like a tiny bit of blue chalk pastel, kind of just dab it around. And I started out by adding in little tiny dot, or not tiny, it's bullet tip, and dotted it down, and then went over it with a makeup brush to dab it in. Thank you, Ray. So they start out looking like this. They're grayscale. So when you add your color and your markers, it turns to magic. Markers, I use markers to base the main part here, like really just our little Gnome guy. And the rest is chalk pastels. So alcohol markers, I did use some colored pencil. I used where's my white? Here it is. I used black and white to add in some extra like hairs, furry hairs. And then I use chalk pastel and the colored pencils over top as well. I do. Well, the earlier ones, I was purchasing the rights from designers and found that they were using AI, but they were not great. So I decided to teach myself how to use Leonardo, and it's been so much fun. There's the pastels I use. So they're just the sticks, but I like um, adding in my details either with a method of transfer. So I'm not putting the chalk right on the page. I do like using a tool of some sort to push that chalk dust that I put on it into the page. And that's how it lands. It doesn't smudge. I've never had any problems. And if it does smudge on the other page, okay, you can see where it's kind of a little dirty on this side. Sorry, I'm moving it over a bit. You can take your eraser and erase it because it's chalk pastel. It comes right off. So you can tidy it up if you feel the need, but I really don't worry. I kind of like that it gets smudgy and stuff at the side. But you can fix it if you like. Okay, what were we going to name him again? I'm going to take this big clip off. Sparkles McTwinkle Pants, or was it Twinkles McSparkle Pants? Or was that one of the names that we used for the other one? We did one earlier. Not earlier, but not too long ago. And we gave him a funny name. I do, Sierra. So right now I'm streaming on TikTok and YouTube. So the replay, it won't even be a replay, but you can watch the live streams once they've processed. So I think it takes about 2 or 3 hours. Oh, we're at 100K. Thank you, guys. Oh, thank you, Valerie. Where is, oh, I want my little red marker. I think I put that away. I did just get a bunch of like dollar store, like these little fine liners, and they're amazing. Yes. If you go to my link tree, all my socials are there, and you'll find me, and all my storefronts and all my free pages and stuff will be there. Yes. I use cotton balls as well. Let me show you my little thing of tricks. So I've used like makeup applicators, these like little, I didn't like these, it's like little makeup applicators were easy. I've used like these little blenders. Thank you, Linda. They work too, but I find it's easiest with either the cotton ball or the cotton makeup pads and the Q-tips. So I kind of keep them all separate. And then it's quite easy to clean up after. Oh my. Yeah, the dogs want me to finish up. It's almost been 3 hours. Oh my goodness. So this is December 30. Oh my gosh. I can't wait till my new monitor thing comes in tomorrow. Tomorrow, or it won't be on the 1st, but in the next couple days. Let me make sure my barrier sheet is in behind there. Oh, Carol, I'm so glad you're enjoying them. And thank you so much for coloring in my books and sharing all that stuff. I love seeing everyone's completed pages. I love, love, love it. So we're on TikTok and YouTube. And oh my goodness, we're at 102. I'm going to put 103. That's right up there, you guys. Thank you so much. Okay. Maybe he should be Tahiti Twinkle Pants because he just got back from vacation. Or Tahiti Sparkle Pants. I think it should be Tahiti Twinkle Pants. Whoops. L-E. McButt. McButt. I love it. You guys are awesome. Look how cute he is. He's happy. He's listening to his music. Tahiti Twinkle Pants. So if you are new, always put a page protector behind your work because markers are going to bleed whether you think they're going to or not. No matter what kind of paper you have, I'm always putting stuff in behind my work. I use a page protector with a couple sheets of paper in it just to give it a little thickness. And then you can clean it off, and I'll show you how I do that. I'm just going to use some of that alcohol that was in my little squirty tool thing. I just put a little alcohol on here. You can see it there. And then take one of the makeup pads and just wipe it off. And the last one I had lasted a year, but the heat gun I used on one of my pages kind of wrinkled it up. Oh, I could. That would be so cute. Like, should there be some up here? Okay, let's do that. Oh, I better put this back in. And maybe a wire. Maybe his little, let's do this first. He's got his little Walkman in here. And he's got a Walkman. So it's just going to come on one side. So let's put them here. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. He's so funny. You can't really see them. Oh, you can on the YouTubes, but they're there. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Now, if you wanted to as well, you can go over and re-outline things. You can see how nice that wire looks. So you could go around and kind of go over things. Maybe I'll add some little belt things here and some stitches along this little case. I mean, I could go, sometimes I come back and update some older pages by just adding little details like this. Because why not? Look at how cute that is. Right? Just little things. It's the little things. Maybe there needs to be one up here, just so it catches the eye. Okay, now I have to stop because I'm getting getting tired. Well, that was awesome. That was 3 hours exactly. Oh, you guys are amazing. Here he is. Let's get a little bit of a closer look. Look at that sparkly gold. He's so sparkly. He's so cute. Look at I love the music notes and the little wire from his Walkman. He has a Walkman. He turned out so well. I'm so happy. Thank you guys so much. I love him. And I love the color palette. That's such a fun color palette we used. Amazing. So, oh, should I change that? 105. Thank you guys. You're amazing. 105. Awesome. So, I don't know if I'll do another one from this one today or tomorrow. Today. But we'll see how it goes. I think I will need to do a couple more Christmas ones because, oh, I use this for one of my tutorials I haven't finished yet. So I was trying to show how to do our fuzzy bits. But they're so much fun. Oh, maybe one of these or the sleeping one. Anyway, oh, there's our cover guy. There's our cover model. Look how cute. Anyway, we will decide which one to do tomorrow. Maybe the polar bear one. But they're so cute. And I do have a bunch of them. Hi, Sybil. Like, look at that. Like, wouldn't that be cute? That would be so cute to do. I might do this one tomorrow. I don't know yet. I'll have to decide. Oh, look at his strong hands. It is hard to choose. Wolfgang, Kringle. I love that we name these guys too. I love it. So that's this one. Links to everything that I've been using is in my profile, including, let me just grab this here, including free pages, all my books, all my socials are there, links to what I'm using, and, oh, Christoph, yes. Yeah, so everything's in my bio. So check me out if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for following me and coming out every night when I'm on. I'm not on every night, but I will be back on tomorrow. And for YouTube as well. And for anyone who wants to rewatch the live stream or try coloring grayscale pages, I have free pages on my link tree. And also I have the link to my YouTube is there. And I believe it takes like maybe an hour or so for the live stream to process and be linkable there. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. I'm so happy you guys came out too. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. And I can't tell you enough how much it means to me for you guys to be here with me while I color and just to have a good time. We don't do drama here. No drama for the mamas. We will see you tomorrow, everyone. Bye. Have a great night.